Hey, True Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. The elections happening in the UK today are getting a lot of attention. David Cameron has said that they're the most important in a generation yet. There's something very special about today's date, the Gematria of England, and the number 57. Notice that today's date is May 7th, 5/7. The word England has a Gematria of 57, and so does this headline right here. So much at stake sums to 57. Let's go through that gematria real quick, True Seeker, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the number 57. So much stake with Pythagorean sums to 39, with the S exceptions 57. England in simple English gematria sums to 57. And again, this corresponds with today's date, 5/7. The word moon, True Seeker, sums to 57 in simple English gematria, just like England. With regards to the moon, every 57 years the moon returns to the same hour of the same day, meaning it's a perfect cycle until it sinks back up, a 57-year cycle, and the word moon in simple English sums to 57. And the time I've been doing this video blog, I've been saying that our words are based in numbers that are based in significance of this universe. And this is a perfect example right here with the moon. In the Bible, in the Old Testament, the word moon is used 47 times. In the New Testament, it's used 10 times for another sum of 57 coded right into our Bible. And again, the numbers coded into our language seem to mirror the Bible. Another point I've been making for all of this research. The more I do, the more clear it becomes. True Seeker, have you heard of Lafayette? He is the French citizen of the past who fought for the United States in the American Revolutionary War before it was the United States. He was born September 6th, 9/6, in the year 57. Notice 9/6 is like 96, like the word Freemason. He has 57 connections, Freemason connections. Look at the first 6 presidents, George Washington through John Quincy Adams. George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, and John Quincy Adams were all 57 years old, True Seeker. All 4 of them. 4 of the first 6, 57 in age when they were inaugurated. Again, this number coded into today's headlines. CNN is a completely 33 network. I have a video post on that. Think about George Washington once upon a time and his 33 medals, proudly proclaiming his Freemasonry affiliations. With regards to Lafayette, the French soldier we just talked about, listen to this, True Seeker. A few weeks after Lafayette's 57th birthday in September 1814, Francis Scott Key wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. Remember, the word spangled has a gematria of 33? This is all coded. When Lafayette died, the Declaration of Independence was 57 years old. Things synced up according to this man, probably an important Freemason of his time. A shock collar. There's a lot of stuff with 57, True Seeker. My blog is called Free to Find Truth. You can just type that into a web search. It'll come right up. You can type in all sorts of topics in the top left corner. I've done thousands of posts, covered so many things: sports, conspiracy, history, geography. I've decoded a lot. And if you search in a topic, you'll probably find something I've written about it. But if you want to come here and take the time to read this, there's a lot of stuff about 57 in our history. And it makes sense, right? Maybe they've been syncing all this stuff up with the moon all this time. Also, in accordance with other significant numerology. All this stuff follows time. Let's watch the mainstream coverage, though, here of the events going on in the UK. Right after this commercial, unfortunately. Mute that for a second. Yeah, True Seeker, if you have the time and you haven't done so yet, please subscribe to my channel and please go through all my offerings. My older videos are completely worth watching. Here we go.
Have a hung parliament, the Conservative Party with the largest number of seats.
The key question here is what sort of majority over Labour might Conservatives have? We're talking about a hung parliament. It means that I mean, basically, the system in the UK is that we're used to having one of the two main parties having a majority, which Robin Oakley would mean more than 323 seats. So, according to the exit poll, neither of the main parties have got that.
No, well, that's exactly the picture we've had ever since January. All the words that have been uttered, all the campaigning that's been done up and down the country, nothing has shifted those opinion polls. People can't make up their mind between the Conservatives, who've been in coalition government with the Liberal Democrats, and Labour. What it does mean is that every single seat matters tonight as we get the results, because if it's going to be about coalition building, it's either one party or one group of parties being able to get those 323 seats. We also have to look at the group being collected together on the other side, because there are a whole
323 seats. We're going to take a look at that number when we're done here.
range of parties who are all pledged to do down the Conservatives and vote them out of office.
The breaking news this hour at 10 p.m. across the United Kingdom. Exit poll projections indicate a hung parliament. The Conservative Party with the highest number of seats, 316, according to this exit poll. It is a projection at this stage. Labour with 239. Scottish National Party, a clean sweep, it appears. Robin Oakley, 58 seats. The Lib Dems, 10. And UKIP, 2.
So those are fascinating figures. That's a much bigger vote for the Conservatives than has been expected from the polling through the campaign. Most people were expecting the Conservatives to have something between 280, 290 seats. 316
Okay, so pretty boring news coverage.
is a big advance.
He mentioned those 323 seats. That is the number of Lucifer, Truth Seeker. And with regards to 74, London sums to 74 as well in simple English gematria. And we've established how important 74 is in the study of gematria, as well as the nation over here, the United States of America. Think about our birthday. All this stuff comes from the same source, Truth Seeker. So much at stake. Really, we're just living out a script. All these people casting votes, thinking they're making a difference, they're just participating in the illusion, validating the lie. You know? People who vote are people who do not get it. The majority of mainstreamers in this country, when you say that, they say, oh, well, if you don't vote, then how can you even say you had an opinion? It's like, dude, did I choose anything that's on this ballot? Is there anything on this ballot I even want to be voting for? I don't support any of these candidates. I don't support any of the stuff we're voting for. And I want to be voting on things that aren't on this ballot. You know what I mean? It's just a big charade. People like to fool themselves. So anyway, hope you learned something new about 57 there. I'll be paying more attention to that one. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.